I'm your host, Logan 23. You're joining me for Red Carpet Diaries, Book 3, Chapter 17, The Wedding. A few weeks later, it's finally the day for your wedding. You and Chaz are in a dressing room at the wedding venue.
You have to try on the dress for me, Jessica. I need to see it in all of its glory now.
Okay, but you better love it.
Are you kidding? I'd love it if you were in a burlap potato sack. It's your wedding dress, Jessica.
Giggling, you duck into the dressing room and slip into your wedding dress. Bombshell bride. What? Like see-through and revealing. Basic bridal. I mean, I guess. Whatever. I wanted to feel like a princess.
Well, you certainly look like one. You look so amazing. I want to kind of bow down.
Just the reaction I was hoping for.
I'm not gonna lie, Jessica, I might be tearing up a little.
You're not allowed to just yet.
Fine, but you should know it's all taking all the effort and will. I should just put on my boutonniere soon and the colors will bring out my eyes.
Not a coincidence. Just then you hear a soft tap at the door and it opens. Hey Jessica, are you ready for— oh my god, you look incredible. Thank you. Chaz, this is Fatima, my hair and makeup artist. Fatima, should I change or— No, don't worry about it. I'll put on a cape on you so you don't hurt the dress.
Okay, what can I do now? How can I help?
You can get us mimosas.
On it. In fact, I'll bring the whole bottle. Oh, and snacks. You should have snacks.
Whatever you bring will be great, Chaz. I swear you're more nervous than I am.
One of us has to cover the jitters, okay?
Chaz hurries away to get the drinks and food. By the time he's back, Fatima has set up. Chaz slips you a mimosa and sits back so she can work her magic. So Jessica, I know we tried a few different options during our test visits. Which one did you decide on? Okay. Manic waves. Classically chick. Long layers. Okay, let's look at this from a separated perspective. We're going to completely ignore the fact that our whole entire persona is being changed. And she already has really black hair. I mean, I get it, women do change things up, but I don't know. You know what? I'm gonna stay with the long black hair. I don't know. I mean, it's just hair changing. Moving on. This is perfect. I've always wanted to feel like me on my big day. I mean, yeah. I think that's smart, especially since you're already so gorgeous. I knew I liked you. Fatima finishes your makeup and starts packing up. Thanks again, Fatima. I feel incredible.
Maybe because you look ridiculously amazing.
Trust me, if you think you feel good now, it's gonna get better. Fatima heads out, and you and Chaz start putting finishing touches on your look.
So, when are you leaving for the honeymoon again?
We moved up the schedule. Now we're flying out first thing tomorrow. I can't wait to be in Paris, Bali, Tokyo. I feel like Paris is always the place to go. Bali, I've heard good things, in Tokyo, you know what, why not? Tokyo. I'm so excited to explore the city. We have plans to visit the Happian Gardens, the Meiji Shrine, the Tokyo Sky Tree.
Oh, can you take a sushi making class? If I can't come along on your amazing vacation, I at least want you to bring back a little flavor for me.
Sounds like a good plan.
Oh, you'll be gone for
an entire month. Thomas and I figure we've both earned some time away.
Alright, it's official. I'm stuffing myself in your carry-on. Jazz checks the time and then turns to you smiling widely. I've got to check in with Ella. She's got the day planned down to the second. See you out there? Can't wait. I can't believe it. This is really happening. After one final twirl in the mirror, you grab the beautiful arrangement of blue and white flowers that Augie created. That match perfectly with the whole entire interior. You make your way to the entrance to the ballroom, which the planners have transformed with beautiful wedding splendor. Standing at the end of the aisle, you lock eyes with Thomas. Okay, I'd like to change your belt. Other than that, you look fine. You look a little dorky, actually. Thomas smiles at you so brightly he seems to glow. He smiled back. Here goes everything. I'll walk down the aisle with my mom. By myself. With your mom, why not? Mom moves up next to you, smiling from ear to ear. You look stunning, sweetie. Not that I'm surprised. I can't believe this day is finally here. You and Thomas are going to be so happy together. Your mother pulls you into a hug and kisses you on the cheek, then she pulls back and gives you one last long look. Shall we? Let's. She wraps her arm around through yours, and the two of you begin your walk down the aisle. When you reach Thomas, your mom places your hand over his, then moves to take her seat next to your stepfather. Thomas gazes at you, frank adoration in his eyes. You look absolutely radiant. You clean up pretty nice yourself, Mr. Hunt. I've had a lot of exciting moments in my life, Jessica, but I have to say, I've never been more thrilled than I am to marry you today. Well, let's not keep you waiting. You turn to the officiant, barely able to contain your grins. Before long, it's time for the most important moment. Jessica and Thomas have written their own vows, which they will say now. Thomas, when I met you, I knew you were the one for me. Really? I know, I'm as surprised as anyone. Crowd chuckles. Even the first few times we spoke, I could see a passion in you. You demand the best of yourself and of everyone around you. And being with you, and especially working with you, has made me demand more of myself too. Thomas's eyes start to glisten as he smiles at you. Being with you has made me stronger, more thoughtful, more the person I want to be. I love you, and I want to spend the rest of my life with you by my side, as my husband. Hunt grasps both of your hands in his. Jessica, before I met you, I was closed off. I'd let myself grow jaded, even let myself believe love wasn't for me. But you opened a door inside me and shined a light within, and every day I'm with you, I discover something new. I grow a little more. You've made me a better artist, a better man, and I couldn't love you more, Jessica. I love you too, Thomas, so much. I'm sure everyone here knows I'm not exactly lacking in confidence. Crowd laughs again, which is why I can say without hesitation that I've never been more sure of anything in my life than I am today. I want you by my side as my wife, forever. The couple may now kiss to seal their vows. You grin at Thomas. I want to say something sincere. You lean in, lowering your voice so only Thomas can hear you. I love you so much, always. This is the best day of my life. Mine, too. You and Thomas wrap your arms around each other, meeting in a passionate kiss, and the crowd goes wild. It was more affecting than I'd anticipated. It's okay, Thomas. I won't tell anyone you cried. And now may I present, for the first time as a married couple, Mr. Thomas Hunt and Miss Jessica Clark. You and Thomas tied the knot. Thomas grabs your hand, and together you raise them over your heads. You turn to your family and friends, grinning widely. Now, let's go party.
The reception is a whirlwind of dancing, champagne, joyful hugs, and deeply meaningful moments. The evening is in full swing when you spot Chaz and Crash chatting with Thomas and the rest of your friends. I was wondering when I'd get my turn. Pretty sure everyone's feeling that way right now. The law of Jessica's supply and demand is a cruel mistress. Sorry, it's time-consuming knowing every single person at the party. I bet, especially since you're the main event. Me and Thomas are both the main event. I couldn't be more thrilled to disagree with you there. Second, this is definitely the Jessica show, but Thomas is making up for that by trying all the signature cocktails. Can I just say it was perfect? You were perfect, everything was perfect. Especially the food. Everyone's loving the eclectic mix. Pro tip, pour the foraged dill foam over one of the baby back ribs. It's shockingly good blend. Agreed. The wedding is totally badass, for a whole lot of reasons actually. He grabs onto Chaz's hand and Chaz gives him a sly smile. Oh dear lord, just hell already. Is everything okay? Let me guess, Chaz and Crash are getting engaged. Of course, in fact, I'm certain you'll be delighted to hear this. Okay, so the thing is, Crash and I decided to move in together. Wow, it's about time. What? What are you talking about? I'm just saying, I knew you two were the real thing from the minute one. Yeah? And definitely. Anyone who could even get Chaz to consider extreme sports was clearly special. Good point. I suppose the fact that he's convinced me that Netflix binges are fun counts or something too. Opposites attract, right? Seriously guys, congratulations. That's really exciting. Oh, it is, isn't it? We should probably toast it with another glass of champagne. Oh, or fireballs. Like the whiskey? No, the drinks you set on fire. Two of them head off towards the bar, hand in hand. You drift over to the dance floor where Addison has commandeered the mic to sing along to hit pop tune that's playing. Woo, I can't hear you, people! She spots you at the edge of the dance floor. She dances up to you, grabbing your hand in hers and twirling you around. There's the woman of the hour. I swear, I have never seen a more beautiful bride. That gown is everything. Thanks, Addie. Coming from you, that's a huge compliment. The song picks up speed, and Addison lets out a whoop. Let me hear you, party people! Addison, promise you'll never change. I don't think I even know how. She pulls you in for a quick hug, and then is quickly tugged away by an impromptu Congo line. Jessica. Chris Winters and his wife move over to you, red-faced and grinning from dancing. Chris, it's been way too long. I'm so happy you could make it. Okay, hi Yvette, how are you? So are we. Thank God my parents could come down to town to babysit. Aww. Live it up. Party like, well, people who get to sleep in past 6 a.m. or whenever kids wake up. Trust me, we will. Her parents came for the whole weekend. Aren't you an actor and can buy like a babysitter? We used you as an excuse for a mini getaway, so thank you. Like seriously, thank you. Well, thank you for coming. Thomas and I are already talking about when we'll take the next step. Trust me, it's the best thing that'll ever happen to you. As they dance away, Holly Chang waves from one of the tables around the dance floor. When you reach her, you give her a big hug. Jessica, congrats. This is a hell of a party. Thomas and I accept nothing but the best. I'm so glad you made it. Actually, I've been hoping to catch you for a few minutes. I was moving into directing because the movie's phenomenal, obviously, but that's the sausage, not the sausage making. I mean, it was hard, obviously. I definitely had days where I felt like I had no idea what I was doing, but overall I loved it. Why, if you don't mind my asking? Well, I'm working on a script right now, and well, I just can't imagine anyone else touching it. I was toying with the idea of making the leap. Well, let's get coffee soon, and I'll tell you everything I learned, or wished I'd learned sooner. Oh, that sounds perfect. Now go, enjoy your night. You're forbidden from talking to me about this anymore. Smiling, you move over to the corner where Gloria's sipping what looks like a very dry martini. Ah, Jessica, there you are. I've been expecting you. Let me guess. Miss Malashi told you I'd be coming?
Oh, heavens no, he stayed home. He's one of the people I know who looks dreadful in the tux, or well-known corporeal entities. But I made a new friend, quite the spirited young gentleman, actually. Ah, there he is now.
You turn and gap. Chadley's walking over, fresh drinks in hand. God help us all. Oh, hey, Jessica. Why didn't you tell me you knew such amazing babes? I think I just kind of threw up in my mouth. God help us. Wait, your friend is Chadley? You're kidding. No offense, but what could you two possibly have in common? Well, tons of stuff. We both like cheese. We both think green is the nastiest jelly bean flavor. We both speak dog language.
And we both greatly enjoyed Hadley's pectorals.
Well, good for you, I guess.
That's not even the best part, Jessica. Check out this sweet dance I made up.
Chadley moves to the dance floor and starts a series of burpees, jumping squats, and mountain climbers. That's shockingly in time with the music.
The boy has such a lovely natural rhythm, doesn't he?
Plus, it's a hit. Hella impressive thick thighs. Jesus Christ, is that a thing now? That's not even the right letters, Chadley.
Oh, just let him have it, dear. If you confuse him, he might stop. I'm so enjoying this.
Gloria, get out here. Just copy my moves. Gloria sets her drink on a table and hurries out onto the dance floor. Gloria, I don't think that... But to your amazement, she picks up Chadley's dance movements immediately. Just what I know. Perhaps I could cast these two. Their movement is hypnotizing. You turn and spot your old director, Marcus, gazing out at the dance floor, obviously intrigued. Marcus, I can't believe you're here. I am as shocked as you are. I was supposed to be shooting in Nepal this week, but cancelled it due to the cheese selection not being up to the standards I demand. You are a director now, so you understand, of course. Well, glad you're here either way. I'm surprised to find you by the dance floor. Didn't strike me as your thing. Dance is second only to directing in the pantheon of my artistic expression. Well, you should go dance with Chadnam there. Well, dance and bento box creation, so I suppose it is a third. But it is in the pantheon. Noted. Ah, there you are. Thomas wanted me to check on how you were doing, and you saved me, Sarah. Thank you. She's doing very well. It is not obvious. The buffet has both shrimp and items wrapped in tiny pieces of bacon. The dancing is vigorous, even if the music is cliched. Per usual, she is the most stunning individual in the room. Are you hating on me, Marcus? Of course not! You do not conform to my taste, nor, I suspect, do you share my proclivities. It's simply a fact. Besides, the recent film was an artistic insight of vintage Marcus von Groot, and the widespread commercial appeal of both Mark Groot Puppy, a preparatory classic. You are welcome for the influence, Jessica. I'm just gonna go with thank you, and you did help me get my start after all. Enough of the cupping of one another's buttocks. There are more important questions to attend to. For example, Jessica, why have you not yet introduced me to this striking woman? Sarah goes right as Marcus turns to her. No, right, Sarah, run. Run, Sarah, save yourself. It's the only thing you need to do now. This is my bodyguard, Sarah. She's a Krav Maga expert, an excellent baker, and... Ah, but does she dance? There is no hope of our romance blossoming without the sweet nectar of dance. Sarah glances at you, you nod encouragingly. Do, and I'd love to dance with you. What? Oh, gosh, I feel sorry for you. Marcus takes Sarah's hand and leads her onto the floor. He spins her once dramatically, dips her, and then whips out a running man. He springs up and dips him back? Question mark? Clearly this is a night of unexpected star crossings. Between Marcus and Sarah and her interpretive stylings, Chadley's and Gloria's acrobatics, a crowd quickly gathers. I should get Thomas. I'm gonna go with watch this. I'm not participating. You hurry over and grab onto Thomas, bringing him over to witness the dance. That is... my goodness. I knew you'd appreciate it. Is that what we're going with? I'm not sure that's the right word, but I'm glad I didn't miss it. As the song ends, you and Thomas lock eyes. He moves closer to you, leaning in to whisper in your ear. I'd love to do a different sort of dance with you, Jessica, if you think we could sneak away. This is your first and last chance for romance with your husband. Sneak away to celebrate your nuptials privately and steamingly. So basically it's the end of the series. Sneak away, yes, immediately. Why not? Hunt grabs onto your hand and tugs you out of the reception towards your suite. Hunt stops just outside the door to your honeymoon suite and turns to you, raising a hand to your cheek. Jessica, I know sometimes I can be hard to read. You don't say. Why, I would be remiss if I didn't tell you that today has been the happiest day of my life. I am older than you and more jaded. You know better than anyone that falling in love wasn't what I wanted at all. Thomas, you don't have to... I do, Jessica. You are the best thing that's ever happened to me. You've enhanced my life so much, given me so much, I can't imagine my life without you. Today has been more than I can put into words. Alright, I guess you did have to. Grab your arms around Thomas's neck, pulling him into a warm, passionate kiss. He deepens the kiss, fumbling behind you with the door. You finally pull apart, laughing as you tumble into the room. On a table, there is a bottle of champagne and a note from all of your friends. Just what we needed. Thomas pours champagne into one glass and passes it to you. He takes it. You take it from him as he pulls a flask of scotch out of his pocket and pours it into the other glass. That's somehow even better. I happen to think so. You tap your champagne softly against his glass of scotch. To us. I'll drink to that. You gaze at him lovingly as you sip your drinks. Thomas, thank you for making today so special. For making every day since I've met you special. You have given me so much confidence, have taught me so much about art, have shown me so much of yourself. So much of yourself. There were times when I thought you'd be afraid to ever let me in, but look at us now. You really have opened me up so much, to so many things, to so much of the world. Thank you for taking the chance on us, and look where it's led us. He grabs your hand in his and squeezes it tightly. I've never made a better decision in my life. He grins at you over his glass, uncharacteristically lighthearted. Well, you've brought me this far. I suppose I should keep following your lead, Exactly what every wife wants to hear. So, what's next for us? Well, just enjoy being married for a while. Why does this seem so lackluster? Come on! I don't want us to constantly be apart our first year of marriage. We won't forget our work, of course, but I'm hoping we can focus on us as well. I think that sounds lovely. You know how preoccupied I can get with projects. I want to give this marriage my full attention. It's the most important thing in my life. And of course, we may have distractions outside of work sometimes, soon. If a family was something you wanted. We'll see. Thomas runs a hand over your eye as you finish up your champagne. How forward of you, Mr. Hunt. What can I say? I'm all about taking risks today. Hold that thought. There's something I want to show you. I'll do my best, but you should probably hurry. Slip into the bathroom and change quickly into the lingerie you bought with Addison.
Still wish it had been black or red. Jessica, you look
I take it that means you like it.
intensely.
You lean forward to kiss, Thomas, softly on the lips. You can taste the lingering smokiness of the scotch he was drinking.
What's next? I'm entirely in your hands.
Actually, I've had something else in mind for this night for weeks.
Is that so? What were you thinking?
What about you strip for me?
That's not something I'm very familiar with.
This day is all about us getting out of our comfort zones, right?
Hans smirks at you and then begins undoing his bow tie. Is this what you were hoping for?
Just add a little hip swivel and you've got it.
I love you, Jessica, but there are limits. Slowly, piece by piece, he peels off his clothing. You can feel the heat rising in your skin. Well, is this to your satisfaction?
If I say hubba hubba, will that turn you off?
The way you look right now, I don't think there's anything that could do that. Thomas pulls you to him and kisses you agonizingly softly. Your skin burns all over slowly, his hand tangles in your hair, and his kisses grow deeper.
Oh, Thomas.
I assume that's a positive review.
Very.
He picks you up, your legs wrapping tightly around his waist as the two of you kiss, his fingers pressed into the small of your back. Never breaking the kiss, he carries you over to the bed, laying you down gently on the rose-petal-covered bedspread. You pull him together, or pull him against you, and your fingers digging into the strong muscles of his back.
There, right there.
The kiss is more urgent, his hands running over your chest, the slope of your stomach, down between your thighs. You moan, shivers of pleasure chase each other through your body. When you open your eyes, Hunt is gazing at you with an almost feral desire. Jessica, I've never wanted anything in my life as badly as I want you right now.
I couldn't agree more. Stop teasing me.
I didn't promise that.
His mouth moves down your neck, placing light kisses until he reaches your collarbone, his teeth grazing your skin. His head slides down between your thighs. You gasp as his lips move against you. Let's keep doing that.
Your wish is my command.
Hunt's tongue moves over you, sending waves of pulsing pleasure through your entire body. You tangle your hands in his hair, bucking against his mouth as your excitement builds. Oh my god. Hunt's mouth moves faster and faster over you until finally, in a burst of intense pleasure, you curl your hands into the bedspread as waves of ecstasy flood through you. When the storm is past, Hunt moves up the bed, kissing his way up your body to your lips.
Was that what you were thinking?
Been better than I imagined. Now for round 2.
Move your body up to meet his, and soon the two of you are moving as one.
After, Thomas holds you tight against him.
I love you so fiercely, Jessica. I love how much you understand me. I love how much you believe in me. I can't imagine another day of my life without you.
I love you too, Thomas, just as much. He kisses your temple, nuzzling against you, more content than you've ever been. You fall into a deep sleep, safely wrapped in his strong arms. A few days later. Gaze out the window of your luxury hotel room, mesmerized by the colorful lights of Tokyo far below. What a whirlwind. Just a few years ago, I was living in my parents' basement in Iowa. Now here I am with my husband, enjoying a honeymoon beyond my wildest dreams, a hit movie under my belt. I'm not sure this will ever feel real.
Jessica, what are you looking at?
Taking it all in.
And then wait, I have a very important matter I need to discuss with you here, in bed.
Alright, I'm coming. You take in the view one last time, close your eyes, and take a deep breath, savoring the moment. Then you get up from your seat and climb back into bed with Thomas. Wraps his arms around you, pulling you in for a long, tender kiss. I love you, Jessica, more than you can possibly imagine. I love you too, Thomas. Thanks for being my happily ever after. The end. Thank you so much for playing Red Carpet Diaries. We hope you found the happy ending you've been dreaming of. Keep your dreaming big, your big break could be just around the corner. Love and silver screens, Pixelberry. So that probably is, in fact, the end of it all, huh? Wow. Wow. Could that have been any lackluster than it was? Oof. That was very depressing. I was very meh. I was... like, it was very hurried. Let's go ahead and just break this down real quick. Wow. We went through all that for This Is It. I also feel like the diamond scenes for lovemaking, I mean, imagine this had no diamonds in it whatsoever. Yeah, this would have been like 12 minutes. The lovemaking scenes anymore are the same. It's really boring. It's very vanilla. It's very repetitive. It's the same things copy and pasted from every other diamond scene, and it's just getting really, really boring. It's getting boring as all hell. I don't know what else to really say. Oof. So that being said, if you did enjoy at least what I did, remember to like, share, and subscribe. If you do subscribe or are subscribed, make sure to hit that bell icon so you'll receive notifications for when I upload content. And aside from that, head down the description below. There's links to social media, Discord, and a few links to support this channel. It's very much appreciated. And also, you can always hit that join button on YouTube. It's greatly appreciated and helps to support the channel as well. And without further ado, catch you all in the next video. Peace.